And there we go. Right. Howdy everybody. Welcome back to some more Final Fantasy X. This time, well, sorry, last time, recap first. We got saved from the bottom of Lake Macalania by Sin, transported to Beacon Al Desert, and then found that the Guado and Yevon were blowing up the Albed's home. At which point the Albeds explodified it, and now we're on an airship. Cool beans. Anyway, now we have to find out where Yuna is. First and foremost, one thing that I want to do first is if you go up to Waka and scout him for Blitzball, this is the first point that you can re-obtain Waka for the Besaid Aurochs, if you wanted to go with their canon team for whatever reason. His salary is only 1 gil, and he's a decent player as far as stats go. But if you don't hire him here, you'll have to wait until the next time you get access to the airship to be able to recruit him. So if you really wanted to, you can just recruit for 99 games. There you go.
I'm okay. I'm fine. Really.
This is tough on all of us.
Why didn't I just shut my big mouth?
Oh, showing a little bit of remorse. Just a bit. I also did a bit of spear leveling off stream before we started. So everybody's moved a little bit. I think the only notable things that happened were Waka got Silence Buster, and Kamari got Pilfered Gil, and Orin got Armor Break. Which is going to be very, very useful very soon. Especially because Orin is also very close to Mental Break. I think the end of his path is somewhere over here. Yeah, there's Sentinel. Right. Another Blitzball player you can also sign here is Brother, who is an Albed, so he's ridiculously good at Blitzball. Speak to
Did
Sid.
you find out anything about Yuna?
I'm looking into it, okay? Don't worry, I'm using a sphere Finder. If she's out there, we'll get her.
A sphere, a Scylla finder?
It's an ancient machina. I don't know how it works either, so don't ask me, okay?
And you still use it?
Aha! I don't even rightly know how this rig flies, either. All cause of the Yevon taboo on Machina, we're running around in the dark here. Ain't it a rush, kiddos?
So at any conceivable point, this ship could just drop like a rock, and then we'd all die.
I can't believe we're flying through the sky in this. A machina.
We're powerless as long as we're on this ship.
Remember this ship? It's the one we found under the sea.
Yeah, and Riku confirms that this is in fact the same ship from the recovery mission at the very start of the game.
Whether Yuna's safe or not, there's trouble brewing. Whether Yuna's safe...
And he's not exactly wrong.
Kimari never forget the Albed sacrifice. Kimari will use Machina if Machina can find Yuna.
Kamari's a down-to-earth guy.
We owe our lives to the Albed. However, no matter how they beg, we cannot quit our pilgrimage.
Even though you'll die?
I've known since I was a child. My will is set. If I do not do it, someone else must, you understand.
Hey, I'm not looking forward to my brother dying when this is all over. If only there was some way of doing it without anyone dying.
Let's think of one.
Easier said than done. If we had all the time in the world, yeah, we'd think of something. And while we were thinking, Sin would kill us all. Spira doesn't have that time.
It's a very catch-22 position that summoners find themselves in.
Let him rest.
if they don't go on their pilgrimage, everyone they love and care about will die. But if they do go on a pilgrimage, they'll still hurt the people they love because they're going to die. Also, all of the Bhed Sykes end up escaping home as well. And they end up here in the hold. I'm not quite sure where they end up after this, because I really don't bother checking. But this is where you can find all of them. If they are free agents, then here you go. That's where they'll be. Rin, my good fellow.
Well, well. It appears you too have escaped harm.
You were on the ship too?
I came to home to pick up some goods and found myself here. Quite the escape. Thankfully, my goods were spared. Please let me know if you need any of my wares.
Oh, that's lucky. So, of course, he has the same customizable equipment that he had before.
Thank you. Your patronage is very much appreciated. All proceeds will go to help restore home. Ah, how is your progress with our language?
And if you collected all the
Not
primers...
too shabby. Check this out. Hela Dusadwi.
Just repeating what I've said is not talking now. But your pronunciation's quite passable. You've been studying, I see. May I help?
And his items... Has some grenades in stock, if you've been missing out on those. The distillers are basically item versions of the extract skills, so extract power, mana, speed, and ability respectively. I think we've got more than enough equipment though, at the moment. Still. I'll buy a couple of distillers just for mix purposes. I'm sure I won't be needing them, but I'll pick them up just in case. So understanding the Bhed language is helping us get a better grasp on the situation.
Look, I'm really tired. Leave me. If it's not an emergency, would you mind leaving?
Okay.
Wait! There's something I want to ask you. What would you think if I said I was giving up my pilgrimage?
Sure. Go for it.
Unusual. Most people would never forgive a summoner who quit.
Why's that?
Behind my back, they would say I was abandoning my duty.
So, who cares? Why not do your own thing, and let them say what they want?
Easy for you to say. But, you do have a point. Maybe Bartello and I should go someplace far away. Thanks for the company. I feel so much better now.
So she does actually care about Bartello outside of him just being a guardian. He hit his head when the ship shook, and now he has a lump. Summoner and Guardian seem full of worry. Tears of sweat and toil to build it, and now home is rubble. Or years, sorry. Tears, right. Now we get to the bridge. Oh, well, not the bridge, but the cabin, which leads up to the roof. Your face, I have seen it before, perhaps in the Temple of Bhed, which is our first hint that the temple that Titus found himself in at the start of the game is Bhed Temple. It is odd to fly in a ship dragged from the ocean floor indeed. Anyway, now that we've been around the rest of the ship, as long as you're stocked up on supplies, you can head back to Sid and progress the story.
After rescuing Yuna, then what? You want to keep her safe, correct? Would you seek to stop her pilgrimage?
Of course! If she continues this fool pilgrimage, she will die. Sure as if you killed her yourself. No harebrained law or teaching can send my little niece to her death. When I save her, I'll make her give up being a summoner quicker than a desert melts ice.
Even against her will?
Better than a dog's death. And I'll take down anyone who don't agree!
You are the captain.
Good! Then it's settled.
Let him say what he wants.
I don't remember if Kamari has anything to say extra.
Yuna should make Yuna's decision.
Yeah. I agree, Kimari.
He called Yuna his, niece, right? I mean, so that makes her our Bhed, right? Don't say it.
Sorry,
Yuna's
Waka.
Yuna, right? Yuna's Yuna, right?
No matter what happens, Yuna won't give up her pilgrimage. No matter what happens.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Legiuni Achon Bem Kuneshka?
I don't think so, Riku.
First, we rescue Yuna. Let's show them what we got.
Vitran!
And if you speak to brother,
Frana!
Effen Krufwi. Yuna!
you're currently getting married at gunpoint.
Where was that?
The palace of St. Bevelle, heart of Yevon.
Gramps, let's move!
Easy, kiddo. Bevelle's defenses are top-notch.
What's the matter, Gramps? You scared? Yuna's there, so we go and get her! And that's all!
You got guts? God, Louis, could you Bevelle? Fib, kabat, ired!
Nuka.
It'll take a while to get to Bevelle. Meanwhile,
We prepare for battle!
Indeed.
What's Seymour doing alive? Didn't we take care of him in Macalania?
He is dead as Jiskel was. His attachment to this world kept him from the next.
Oh, scary.
So he's basically
Yuna must be trying to send him.
unsent.
Wonder if that'll work.
In this weird limbo state between
Perhaps he won't
being
expect
alive
it.
and being dead.
Bevelle. It's been 10 years.
I'm glad Yuna's okay and all, but what's with those fancy clothes?
It's called a wedding dress.
What? What's going on?
The city of Bevelle is built on the water. There may be underwater fighting. You or Riku should study your magic, just in case.
Very helpful tip from Lulu there, because Waka's magic is hot garbage. Uh-oh.
We're being attacked from within. Some of the Guado that attacked home must have snuck on board.
You're awfully calm about it.
I am calm about most things.
Fiends! It has nothing to do but...
But destroy the ship and all go down together.
Huh?
You gotta learn a little restraint, Pops. If you crash the ship, we can't go rescue Uni. Leave the fiends to us professionals.
Yeah, let's go!
Thanks.
Riku, you've made some very good friends, I think. Good luck.
I do love Sid's expression in that cutscene. He seems so disappointed. So, come back here. So everybody's got some new takes, but now there are random encounters. This is basically just the game giving you a chance to grind, in case you didn't do any in, Brain, why can't you say Beaconel? Why can't you say Beaconel? But yes, if you didn't grind levels or get XP in Beaconel and you're too weak for the next boss, this is the game's way of alleviating that problem. Which we should be alright for. Buster. Whack!
Allow me.
So we're basically just gonna have to fight our way back up to the cabin. Which shouldn't take us too long. If Waka could get TKO, thank you. Funny Stone Touch. I think Seeker's Shield is just a defense or HP boost, so it's not that important. Got some aerial fiends. Just gonna speed Lulu up so she can actually hit them. Nice. Weak to fire, so a single fire will take them out. We get an overkill on them with it as well. Really nice.
Don't worry, we'll guard this.
Be careful.
May I help you? Thank you.
There we go. Inventory hasn't changed, but you might need items now, so...
We'll leave the other compartments to you.
Check.
It's too cramped to call Aeons here. I'll leave this fight to you. Show us your stuff.
And this is the worst encounter. Because we don't have Yuna, we don't have any way to get rid of the bombs. Other than just killing them. Auron does make pretty light work of them, though. Bonk. And then a Blizzara. Not quite enough to kill, but almost. They're still only casting fires, so they're not too threatening. But still dangerous. Free overkill. And we're just dealing some more bomb cores for upcoming fights, because they will be nifty. And bring in Kamari. Takes it out with no problem. Pretty much getting one level up per fight as we come through here. And, yeah. All the dialogue may update, but there's nothing of substance here, really. It's mostly just, mostly? Where the hell did that voice come from? Anyway, it's mostly just a matter of if you want to see it or not. However, this guy gives you some more bed potions. You can save right here. There we go.
Now there's a rare sight.
Whoa, that's huge!
What is that?
The guardian worm, Evray. The great sacred beast, protector of Bevelle.
The red carpet has teeth.
Wait, that means we're close to Bevelle.
Riku, you read me! We're gonna fight that thing! Get on deck and show him what you got! Go!
Oh boy.
There he goes again.
The ferryman asks a high price.
And just before we go...
Open the hatch. We fight.
Evray is truly mighty. Be well prepared.
Now if you open his inventory and close it...
We gotta pay? If we lose, you'll die too, buddy.
I have faith in your victory.
Gee, thanks.
If we lose, you die too, buddy. So I'm gonna have... I think, yeah, Oren, Kamari, and Lulu in the front. I'm gonna quickly use all of these levels that we've just gotten. Use the level 1 keysphere, open that node. And Walker's moving very, very swiftly to the end of his tree. I think it ends at Triple Foul? Yeah. So we are very, very close to the end of Walker's path. As all our spear levels spent. Spear? Spear? Seal? Steel? So here is Evray, the mighty worm. W-Y-R-M.
We gotta keep our distance, boys, but we can't let her get too far away. Y'all have to tell me when to move.
So.
the commands!
Not alone, you won't.
So, you can ask Sid to move the ship with either Riku or Tidus, which is why I have all of these guys in the party first. Just so they can get their turns in. I don't believe he's vulnerable to poison, but I will check. Yep. Go figure. I think he's also invulnerable to some of the breaks. Save Kamari's life. So, using the trade command to move in and pull back, you can adjust the distance between the ship and Evray. And depending on what attack Evray is going to do, it depends on whether or not you should move back or not. But you have to decide before Sid gets his turn. Also, if you try and cast haste on, or if you cast slow on Evray, it will... Brain, please. If you try and cast slow on Evray, it will dispel it and then cast haste on itself. It won't use haste otherwise, though, which is lucky. So that's the sign that it is inhaling, which means we're about to get very poisoned very quickly. It is a bit late to pull back now, though. So we just have to prepare as much as we can for the poison. Let's see. What have we got? Oh, right. Bhed potions also cure poison, so screw you, Evray. You mean nothing to me. Womp. Uh-oh. It does a pretty high amount of damage. That is an outlook fairy light. Want to revive him with one of our many Phoenix Downs. Evray is typically one of the first real, roadblock bosses, but as long as you can tank the Poison Breath and our Bhed Potion afterwards, you should be more than fine to deal with him. Gonna boost our luck here a little bit. And then switch Waka's weapon here. Ding. Yeah, we just want the switch hitter here for the extra damage. And another luck buff. So the name of the game here is pretty much tanking Evray's attacks and then doming him back with some powerful physical hits from Waka and Tidus. Waka specifically does a pretty decent amount of damage. I think I'll just keep spamming luck, to be honest. And one more and we're at max luck. Just trying to get our crit chance as high as I can here. Don't think it's vulnerable to any of the important stuff, unfortunately. Stone Gaze is the dangerous attack because it inflicts petrification. Can be cured with our Bhed potions, though. It's another great reason to have Riku in the party. And there's a haste on Titus as well, so now we're all at max speed. Now we're just fishing for crits. Specifically on, specifically on Slice and Dice, because we're getting a lot of attacks in at once. I think that's 6 hits. That's Evray inhaling. Unfortunately, Sid is immensely slow. So we're just going to have to do damage instead. Punch it. I say punch it. Poke it. Poison breath. We can tank this perfectly fine though. I'm going to heal Titus with a high potion just to make sure he doesn't die. There we go. Walker should be fine. Yep. And then we heal with our Bhed potion. Rinse, repeat the cycle until Evray is dead. Should only take about 32 balls from Walker to get done. We could shear, but we don't really need to at this point. Crit does 2,000. Anyway, here comes the haste. Which makes Evray very scary. Because his stone gazers come out very quickly. And if you die, you don't have your haste buff anymore, blah 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 blah. Does it still have haste? The stone reset it. No, the stone reset it. I mean you. Patch everybody back up, because it's free. About 7 more hits, and it'll go down. Preparing to poison attack. Just to make sure we are fully healed for this. There we go. Yeah. This is the last one we'll have to tank. Titus, we'll be fine. And our Bhed potion, there we go. I think one more set of pots and we'll be all good. And now Evray's dead. Pretty much. Just need to get one more hit with Walker. There we go. Evray down. One of the more roadblocky bosses, but if you've got Riku or decent stone resistance, you should be AO good.
Bevelle!
5,000 AP apiece. Basically one level for everybody. And we get 1 black magic sphere. 2 for an overkill. Although we will be using those black magic spheres in just a moment. We're all just hanging on to the top of the ship, because of course we are. One of the coolest scenes in the game right here, so I'll just let the game speak for itself. Time to start the wedding.
Yuna!
You want to make sure everybody is healed properly? I think it's only fitting that Tidus, Auron, and Lulu are in the party for this section. Well, these guys are perfectly vulnerable to slow. But, of course, they are filthy, filthy cheaters, and are using Machina. You want to take out the Flamethrower Monk as soon as possible, because he has a fairly high damage AoE attack, which, if you're not prepared for, can easily overwhelm you. And from that point, we're just picking off the rest of them. You can steal from these guys with Riku, I believe, but I don't remember if their drop is any good. No, just high potions. Riku also a perfectly good candidate for this section as well, because of her grenades.
We're coming, Yuna!
Ah! So, here's another problem. The YKT-63s. These enemies are capable of inflicting ejects, where they will completely remove a party member for the battle. The problem with this is that, well, if they're ejected, you're not getting them back. Let's just come right in very quickly. There we go. I'm gonna Aqua Breath. Just lay some AoE damage on them. Yep, if it's the last enemy standing, it will unleash a vicious thrust kick. Fortunately, thrust kick's text is in blue, which means Kimahri can learn it. Ow. Although having Riku in your party here for group healing with Albed potions is really nice. 1k is not a negligible amount. And here we learn Thrust Kick, which I believe is bugged in some versions and will not eject enemies. Instead it will just do physical damage, which kind of sucks. Still, we want to make sure we get rid of the YKT first. There it goes. And Tidus can take it out. I'm going to slow down the Fire Monk, just to make sure he doesn't blow everybody down. Switch Auron back in, and that monk is toast. Flat. And then from here, dealing with the other two is a joke. Boop. Auron's wonderful, wonderful death poke. Mobility spheres. La-di-da. Slow them all down. Now is the perfect time.
No mercy.
Boom! Get out of here. And Titus for the cleanup? Hell yeah. Still got a couple to work through though. Now we get to the other problem enemy. YAT-99. It is an artillery cannon, and you cannot reach it from your basic range. To get it in range... Ow. We need to kill the enemies in front of us. Or you can harass it with magic and Walker's Ball. Unfortunately, it is sort of resistant to most things. And if it Riku in, because Titus needs healing kind of badly. Misses, because Lulu is the dodge tank of dreams. I think if we do it this way, Riku can kill whichever one Titus doesn't. Counter? Way! Counter kill. Same thing on this one. Yep. Overkill because of the crit. Sheesh. Huge damage. Get 2 Phoenix downs as well. Very, very nice.
This has gone far enough.
Stop.
Crap.
You would play at marriage just for a chance to send me? Your resolve is admirable. All the more fitting to be my lovely wife.
Stop! Do you not value your friends' lives? Your actions determine their fate.
And of course, it turns out that
Or throw them away.
Maester Micah here is actually a slimy old toad.
The choice is
And of course, he's evil.
You are wise. Kill them.
Seymour, you are a mega bastard.
I am sorry, but it is for Yevon.
Aren't those weapons forbidden by Yevon?
There are exceptions.
No! Throw down your weapons. Let them go. Or else. Leave now, please.
You're coming with us.
Don't worry. Go.
This is foolish. If you fall, you'll die.
Don't worry. I can fly. Believe.
Good catch, Valor4. Good catch.
Cover your eyes!
Okay, now the rest of us have to get out of here.
What was that?
An all-bed flash bomb!
Let me go! I'm gonna kill that Seymour.
Yuna said leave. We leave.
We'll join up with her later.
Break through!
Where'd Yuni go?
Bevelle Palace is temple. Yuna goes to one place only.
The Chamber of the Faith!
Yep.
It's too quiet. A trap?
Who cares? Yuna's waiting for us!
Huh?
What's a Machina
course.
doing in the temple?
I suppose it comes in handy.
They have Machina in their own temples when they
That's
preach
not
about
what I
not
need.
using
The
Machina.
teachings. What about the teachings?
Womp womp.
Hey, don't look at me.
So, there's a safe sphere out there that you can't ever access to my knowledge, which is weird. Anyway. Whether we walk or take the lift, up to you.
Another Machina? Man.
So this is Yevon's true face.
They betray their own teachings.
They treated us like dirt.
And... well, here's our bed primer number 22. Just make sure you don't miss it. Because this is one of those missable ones that you can't go back for.
Let's go and see.
Let's go.
Primer 22. And we go up a rank. So, in that scene where all of the guns are being pointed at the party, Keenock is the only one who is shaking while holding his rifle. even more so when he's pointing it at Auron. Just a neat aside that the animators chose to add. Anyway, welcome to the Marmite Temple. You either love it or hate it. The ending's right over there, but of course it can never be this easy. Because we've got our cloister to do. So, the pretty much entirety of this trial is done via these movement pads, where you have to press A to stop or move between junctions. Now, this temple is a thorn in many people's sides because it could have just been a walking puzzle, but instead they chose to make it whatever the hell this is. I am not too bothered by it, but ultimately it is a bit of a pain. As long as you know where you're going, you should be A-O good. We don't want to go over the edge, we want to go backwards and go to the left. On through here. And then we're looking to insert one of these Bevelle spheres into the slot. Boop. Makes a line down here that continues the path so that we can go forward. So now we want to go down the other side instead of continuing on where we were. Yep, so we're going backwards and then to the left. There we go. This is the part where it gets a little confusing. At least they let you actually pick the way that you want to go. So you go all the way down here. A lovely bit of spin. There is another sphere that we can pick up to replace the one that we popped into the top section. I want to put that into our pedestal here. And now we need to go into the second layer section that we've just come down from, which is easy enough. Just rewatch the cutscene again. Up we go. And we'll go this way. Here we go. And I'm not sure if we take the first right or the last one. Ah, it was too slow. I suppose I'll just check the first one and then keep going around. This side we go. Although I think this is the path forward. Let's check. Because my memory is not 100% on this one. Yep, this is just the way that we need to go, but we have to change the path first. Oh boy. One of the other troubling things about this trial is just how much time you have to take between attempting the puzzle. Because you have to watch the animation of the thing going into the floor and then move on the platform and blah blah blah. So I understand why this might bug some people. We want to go this long way here. Because if we put one of our Bevelle spheres into this slot, that opens up a bridge. If we pop one into this recess, nothing happens. So we need to pick up this Bevelle sphere. Pop it back in. And let's go and do the whole song and dance all over again. Hooray! And the only choice is going off the edge. Mwah. So now we want the second section. So we go past the first one. Oh, shoot. I forgot how fast they send you off of this one. Yes, we do need to go this way to slow ourselves down so we don't go over the middle section. There we go. So we want to reverse. Off we go. And now this middle stop should have all of the answers. I think that is our glyph sphere. So we need to pick up this glyph sphere. There we go. Pop it in there. Take the Bevelle sphere and put it into this slot. There we go. And now that we have that glyph sphere, we can access that section on the last part. There we go. Bada boom, bada bing. If the game will let me pick up the sphere. There we go. Pop it into this wall. And that wall disappears. And now we can pick up the destruction sphere. Want to put the destruction sphere into the pedestal here, and then get a move on. But because we have to stop in the middle section, now we have to fall off, go forwards, and then go to the right, so we can not zoom over the top of it. I'm sure there's a way of getting into it without doing this, but this is how I know to do it. Sorry. Can't speak. Back we go. Make our way over here for the final time, thankfully. But, yes, if you are one of the FF10 players who finds this section tedious, I sympathise. So we remove the Bevelle sphere from here. Pop the sphere into that pedestal. Take the destruction sphere out. Put it into this slot here. Kaboom! None of those destruction glyphs are active. However, if you remove it, they get powered off. go. Now we can put this back on and make our way out. Unfortunately, that does mean we have to go sailing off the edge again. Thankfully, now we can take the first stop for real. And there we go. Gotta keep on pushing this one down. There we go. And off we go. I believe this is the only mandatory destruction sphere chest in the game, so don't worry about missing the destruction sphere for Bevelle, because you can't. I believe this is the destruction sphere chest. Yep, has a HP sphere in it. And if we step on this glyph, we can move the pedestal up here. To make the bridge active, you need a Bevelle sphere in this slot. There we go. If it wants to light up, that would be nice. Yeah, come on, game. Let me push it. Come on. Okay, FF10, you're finicky, but you're not this finicky. Come on. Ow. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Whatever. Fine. Why can't I push this in the direction? Why? What? What am I doing? What am I doing? Brain, please help. Thought this was it? I don't... I don't know? I could have sworn this was how you were supposed to get it. Am I doing this wrong? I feel like I must be. Anyway, I know the reward for it isn't that good, so it's not really a bother whether you get it or not.
Yuna?
Inside, maybe?
Then what are we standing here for?
I'm pretty sure it's just the lance that increases Kimahri's magic.
Hey!
You can stuff your taboos!
And Kimahri helps us out with the bro code. And in we go. And I think this is the first time the player ever gets to see what the inside looks like.
What's that?
A faith. They join with the summoner, and together receive the Aeon. They are human souls, imprisoned in stone by ancient Yevon rites.
The dead should be allowed to rest.
Yuna!
Ah, crap.
There's the last of them. You are to stand trial.
I expect it will be a fair trial.
Of course it will.
And we get Bahamut, one of the most legendary summons in Final Fantasy. And now we're in jail.
The High Court of Yevon is now in session. The sacred officers of this court seek nothing but absolute truth in Yevon's name. To those on trial, believe in Yevon and speak only the truth.
Maester Kelk Ronso.
Summoner Yuna, you have sworn to protect the people of Yevon, true?
Yes.
Then consider. You have inflicted dire injury upon Maester Seymour Guado, conspired with the Bhed and joined in their insurrection. These are traitorous and unforgivable crimes that disturb the order of Yevon. Tell this court what possessed you to participate in such violence.
Your Grace. The real traitor is Maester Seymour. He killed his father Jiskel with his own hands.
What is this?
Hadn't you heard?
Not only that, Maester Seymour is already dead.
It is a summoner's sacred duty to send the souls of the departed to the far plane. Yuna was only doing her job as a summoner.
Grand Maester Micah, please send Seymour now.
Send the unsent to where they belong?
Yes. Maester?
Send the dead? You would have to send me too.
What?
And of course,
Grand Maester Micah is a wise leader. Even in death, he is invaluable to Spira.
Enlightened rule by the dead is preferable to the misguided failures of the living.
Life is but a passing dream, but the death that follows is eternal.
Men die, beasts die, trees die, even continents perish. Only the power of death truly commands in Spira. Resisting its power is futile.
But what of sin? I am a summoner, my lord, like my father before me. I am on a pilgrimage to stop the death that sin brings. Are you telling me that too is futile? Grand Maester Micah, I am not alone. All the people who have opposed sin, their battles, their sacrifices, were they all in vain?
Not in vain. No matter how many summoners give their lives, sin cannot be truly defeated. The rebirth cannot be stopped. Yet the courage of those who fight gives the people hope. There is nothing futile in the life and death of a summoner.
Never futile, but never ending.
Indeed, that is the essence of Yevon.
Lord Micah.
Yevon is embodied by eternal, unchanging continuity, Summoner.
No. That can't be right.
Those who question these truths, they are traitors.
Lord Micah!
So of course, he's an evil, slimy toad.
Get me out of here! I want out now! You hear me?
You waste your breath.
Man, I hope Yuna's okay.
She's strong. She'll make it.
She'll make it? What, so she can die? Why is it everything in Spira seems to revolve around people dying?
The spiral of death.
Huh?
Summoners challenge the bringer of death, sin, and die doing so. Guardians give their lives to protect their summoner. The Faith are the souls of the dead. Even the maesters of Yevon are unsent. Spira is full of death. Only sin is reborn, and then only to bring more death. It is a cycle of death, spiraling endlessly.
Come out. Your sentence has been decided.
Sentence? Don't you mean execution?
Really now, what person would execute a dear friend?
You would.
Yeah. Thankfully, we're not being murdered at a beheading. We're being thrown in a dungeon.
Looks like you're next.
Next for what?
Get going.
Where's everybody else?
Floating down there somewhere, maybe?
Ooh, you made it!
What's our sentence?
Think they expect us to give up and die down here.
Oh, well, that's a lame way to kill someone.
Where's Uni?
I don't know.
Wonder if we should wait for her.
Let's wait at the exit.
If there is an exit.
So the Via Purifico is certainly a interesting torture method.
How fares the Ranso Maester?
It seems my father's murder troubles him.
Ever the Ranso. Hard-headed, hardly useful.
However, the summoner Yuna, daughter to High Summoner Braska, she may be of some use to us alive.
She has disturbed the order of Yevon. She cannot be allowed to live.
I understand.
Let it go, Seymour. No one thrown into the Via Purifico has ever survived.
Yet there is always a small chance that they might. Place guards at the exit. Kill any who emerge.
Sir, leave that to me.
Oh. First your father, now your bride.
Allow me to do this because she is my bride.
Wait, I will go too.
You do not trust me?
Would you trust a man who murdered his father?
Very well, as you wish.
And off they go.
Forgive me.
Some panels are scattered through the Via Purifico. Step on one to transport yourself to the next panel in the indicated direction. Nothing will happen if there is no panel to receive you at the far end. So, it is just Yuna. Nothing else. I want to save immediately. Because if you don't, chances are you are going to get donkey punched. So, it is just Yuna in the Via Purifico for now. Although we'll be picking up some other characters as we go along. It's not particularly safe, and Yuna is particularly slow. So if you get unlucky and the enemies outspeed you, there is a chance that you will just die. But we got a nifty new summon, so let's try him out. Come on, Bahamut. Not quite sure how we can summon him in this cave, but here we are.
Oh my!
Impulse targets all enemies. And well, yeah. Bahamut. And here's Kamari.
Yuna, sorry we left you alone.
No, it's okay.
And now there's two of us, which means if we do, get hit by stone, we aren't screwed. Still, there is a lot we have left to look for. Can just summon Bahamut again and do another impulse for a free win. And Bahamut's just great. First example of some big area of effect damage on Yuna's summons that we don't have to do like magic casting for or anything. It's absolutely great to use. It feels great to use as well. So I'm gonna backtrack the way that we just came from. And then head to the north, I think. Get a preemptive strike here. We want Kamari to lance at the flan. We can lance at the flan again, sure. Lance it to flance it. And then pop out another Bahamut. Boop. Big Dorgan. Big Dorgan.
Go! Fight on!
One impulse now that we've weakened the plan should be enough to take everything out. Blammo. And Bahamut don't care. Vulnerable to thunder, and luckily, Bahamut has access to every tier of elemental magic spell. Thundaga, son! Very nifty, very, very powerful. Now we can teleport between these pads here. We want to shoot ourselves over to the right, I think. No, it's the left. Is it? No. Tragedy. Okay, FF10 pathfinding. I believe you that that was correct. So if we head up here into this room, there is a chest containing black magic sphere. Damn. Okay. Go gadget, Shiva. Whee. Ice lady.
Please help us.
Okie dokie. Kick. And another kill on both. If we interact with this platform... No, okay. There is something we need to do with that platform in a little bit, but not right now. We can shoot ourselves over to this side. Pick up Lulu.
Lulu,
It's okay, I know.
We can now pick up a white magic sphere. We now go down the hall. Ah, the freaky fish people. I could summon Shiva. While we muddle our way through the Via Purifico here. Slow that one down. I think Shiva does have fairly high evasion. Not the highest, but fairly high. Oh. There we go. Dismiss you now. The Swift Thundara will take that one out. Good thing we've got a Cura now. But yes, this is going to give us a chance to get in some XP on the other group. Which we do need. Moogled. We love single-digit Moogle damage. Alright, Lulu, this is set up for the easiest overkill of your life. Just hit the Thundara. Damn it. I think it's at the bottom of this hallway? Yes. There is this pad that's broken. If we touch it, that glyph will light up. So now we need to get back to the center room. Oh, go on then, we'll summon an Ifrit. Go on then. Big man. Big Jin? I don't know. It depends on what interpretation they are drawing from for Ifrit. Ow. Double ow. Stop that. Pain in the ass. One HP? Really? I did 379? Ugh. I heal myself for more than I do damage. Come on, damage range. Wee woo. Goddamn. And here's the last one. I'm gonna grab this health really quickly. There we go. Follow this up. And I think this one should be active now. Yep, there we go. And that will open up the hidden path. Skaboosh. Now we can just go straight on through. Unfortunately, we got ambushed. Thankfully, I do not have time for the tomfoolery. Come, Bahamut. Because who needs friends when you have a dragon? Hell yeah. Now we've got business. I'm not quite sure how much a regular attack does to this thing, though. Still a sizable chunk. Nice water skill, nerd. Slap. Just trying to power level Yuna a little bit. Here's Orin. Last person we needed.
There must be an exit somewhere. We search.
We also want to heal before we head down that hallway. And now we can follow our path to this side. Oh, fine. We'll summon Bahamut again. Do the thing, Bahamut. That you do so well.
Your strength.
Not Mega Flare, although that would be funny, but not now. I just love his design, how he has like 2 sets of wings, and it's cool. Please tell me this is the one that I left active? Yes, it is. Excellent. And we want this way. And we want to go this way. Hell yeah. Now we can make it to this secret chamber and pick up a skill sphere and lucid ring and this hidden chest behind the door that contains, I think, is that 10,000 gil-ish? Didn't quite keep track of that. But that is a not a nothing amount of gil, for sure. This one takes us over to this side. Now I don't remember if there is another hidden room in here or not. Or if I'm thinking of a different area with teleport pads. No, I'm thinking of a different area. Okay. Still, I haven't checked the upper right path, so I'll do that now. Yeah, we can just flee. This one is not worth sticking out. And off we go. Very quickly checking this to make sure I'm not missing anything, but I don't think I am. Nope, this is just the room where we found Kimahri. Not missing anything. Yeah, dead set on attacking Kimahri, huh? Right. Quick impulse, and these guys are dealt with. It's so satisfying seeing the 4,000 damage overkills. Oh, now I just have to make the trek back. Should probably just heal here to make sure Kimahri doesn't die. Have we got the preemptive strike? Yes! Goodbye! Escape! So long, farewell. Nobody survives the Via Purifica way. It's a straight goddamn line. Anyway, we can save here now that we have everybody. Reassemble.
Failure is not an option.
You. Uses water to grow even more powerful. Oh no! Give me your money. Don't want to hit it with water. Thunder is the way to go, though. And of course, we're going to bring up Bahamut once again. Because why not? Go, Bahamut. Do the murder. Thundaga. Boop. Easy overkill. This is also one of the inescapable ones, yep. I'm just gonna bring Orin in. Just gonna try and sap most of its MP. Mace Lava's magic increased. Oh no! Anyway. Easy peasy. And we get a Sleepy Cake set for our troubles. How nice. Final Maze Lava. Gets the jump on us, unfortunately. Little baby Thunder. You don't deserve my bet. Little baby Thunder. Gonna see if we can get Yuna any more stats before we leave. Just so our Aeons are a little more buffed. We get the Protect spell. Very nice. Orin gets Mental Break. It's a really nice skill. And finally, Kimahri can steal. What are these? Dispel and Reflect. Sure. Use the ability sphere to teach Kimahri use, and now he can use all of these same moves that Riku can. Except for Mix. But that's besides the point. Give Lulu those speed and power spheres. I don't think this is a very good strength up. It's +2. Oh no, it's +4. I am Big Liar. Big Liar. Oh dear. Oh no. Anyway.
Lady Yuna, so it is you.
Why are you here?
We rode the airship to the Calm Lands, then came to Bevelle. Maester Kinnock summoned us then, ordered us to deal with the traitors.
You will fight us?
The Temple's orders are law. Even if you are Lord Braska's flesh and blood. You're a traitor.
His guardians, I don't see them.
Maroda and Passe are not here. I will do this unhappy deed myself. Forgive me, Lady Yuna.
No. So he starts by summoning his Ifrit. which we know he got from the temple in Kilika, because we were there when he got it.
Your Aeons
No, not Kilika.
against mine.
Your ends against mine, blah blah blah. I want to bring out Bahamut. Because we just got him, why not use him? Easiest Mega Flare in the West. However, we can Blizzaga, deal a solid amount of damage, and then just shield this. Does go for Hellfire, which means he's going to have a very, very big delay. And because we're shielded, we'll take pretty much no damage. Because Bahamut is tanky as all hell. Only 400 damage. Can hit him with another Blizzaga, and it's all hero. Come on, boy! And he's down. And now it's his turn to use the power of the Bevelle Temple against us. Oh no! Not the Bevelle Temple, he's using Valifor. Woo.
It's not over yet.
I know, I know. Gonna pull out Shiva. And we can dispatch Valifor without issue. Goodbye. $9,999 damage. Bonk. Should go down soon enough, I hope. Please? There we go. And I think this should be the final one. Yep, here comes his Bahamut. Bahamut? Bahamut? Bahamut. Shepherd of Death.
I cannot let you pass.
Oh, so they just gave you the Aeon for free and let you cheat. I see how it is. Come on, Valifor. Go for that sweet, sweet energy blast. The funny spin move. Quad 9s. Countdown 5, 4, 3. Countdown 2. Countdown 1. And you want to shield here. You will still probably die, but you do want to shield. Because it's using Mega Flare. Owie. Anyway. Eat Talon. I reiterate, eat Talon. Oh, come on now. You're not that tanky. Unless you are. Okay then, never mind. Really? Okay. Screw it. If you don't die, you don't die. Damn it. Whatever. You can't be on the low health animation for that long and tease me like this. This is, not fair. And the big stinky cheating. Anyway, this is what its damage looks like unshielded. Pretty painful. Anyway, we can get him back in here. There we go. Shiva should be our next highest damaging summon anyway. Yep, that's 1,000. Okay, it's been on the low health animation for like 7 turns now. Come on. There we go. So I think that was like 9 or 10 turns of it being at low health and just not dying. Okay. Whatever. The deed is done.
Stay away.
Yuna, let's go.
There's a way to the surface up ahead.
Your pilgrimage is over.
Damn, Oren, tell him to it like it is. I'll tell it to him like it is. Anyway. This chest here functions as a storefront of sorts. Just to make sure you don't get caught out, essentially, and stuck without gear that you might need. But I think I'll leave it off there. And next time we'll see if we can navigate Tidus, Waka, and Riku out to safety. Bit of a cliffhanger, if I do say so myself. So, if you have been enjoying, I would appreciate a like or just a comment telling me if you got any questions about the series. I'd be more than happy to answer them. And on top of that, well, I just hope you guys are all staying safe, and I will see you guys next time, I suppose. Peace out.